Greetings, Earthlings, wisdom keepers, wisdom seekers. Welcome back to WizdomDropz, your source for drops of wisdom and savvy cat astrology on the daily. I'm your astrologer, Tonia. Welcome back. And today we are playing a fun game called 3 Truths, 3 Lies, and 1 Takeaway about Virgo. So if you're a Virgo, or you know a Virgo, or you've had issues, with a Virgo, this video is for you. So before we get into it, if you want more content like this, it comes out daily, so go ahead and subscribe on the YouTube, follow on the Instagram, etc., etc. So let's get into it. 3 truths, 3 lies, okay, and 1 takeaway about Virgo. So the first lie about Virgo is that they're all nitpickers. That's just not the truth. Not all Virgos are nitpickers, but you know what? At a low vibe, that is the lie of Virgo energy, they are nitpicking as hell. Let's be real, okay? So like a low vibe Virgo is gonna be ultimately like not honoring their high vibe Virgo energy. That's why I say it's a lie to the Virgo energy. So if you know a Virgo who is hypercritical, who just takes out everything on everybody else around them, and it's clear that it's because they're not processing their own internal stuff, then first off, empathy to you. Secondly, that can be a lie of Virgo energy. It's not going to be truthful to who it is Virgo is meant to be, but it can literally manifest like that. So in general though, Virgos do tend to give more critical feedback, but that's because they want to help solve things, and that leads us into the truth that Virgos like it their way. That's truth number 1. Virgos like things a particular type of way. They have an idea, a specific idea, mind you, because they're ruled by Mercury. They have a lot of brains. Let's give them some break, okay? But they have an idea about what it is that's good or what it is that's healthy, because that's what Virgo rules. In its highest vibration, Virgo is health, right? It's holistic health. It's healing. It rules doctors, herbalists, okay? People who are there to heal you. So Virgo has an idea about what's the right way to do it, which is true. They can be particular. That is true, okay? Virgo very likely has a strong sense of what's right and wrong, what's good and bad, what's going to serve you and not serve you. So that's the truth, and the lower vibration or the lie of that is that they're all nitpickers, which we know just ain't the case, okay? So think about it. If a Virgo's coming across as like critical to you next time, be like, wait, are you really trying to be like a jerk right now, or are you literally trying to help me because you think that this is like the right way to do it? And that might help you understand the energy a little bit better. The next lie is that all Virgos are uptight. Oh my god, I know I have definitely met, let's be real, some uptight Virgos who need to take a chill bleeping pill, okay? But at the end of the day, not all Virgos are uptight. It comes back to being ruled by Mercury and the fact that their brain is constantly going. So with a brain that's constantly going, you're gonna have a lot of like different things to entertain at any given moment of time, right? And sometimes that can make you perceived as uptight, and sometimes Virgos literally just can be a little more on the tense side, but we'll get to that in a second. The truth of that is that they have set themes and ideas of fun, just like they have a set idea of what is healthy, and they have that kind of notion around like this is good and this is bad. Virgos also have like set understandings of like this theme is groovy, this theme is not so groovy. Like I will get dirty in general, or I will definitely not get dirty and touch soil at all in general. Or like plants are generally cool, or plants are definitely not cool. But 9 times out of 10 Virgos are going to be pro plants, hence the video. Welcome to just some of my plant world that I thought I'd share with you. P.S. This bromeliad, I just want to like, and you're like, Tonia, wait, bromeliads aren't edible to humans. And I'm like, wait, Virgo, I thought they were related to the pineapple, which is true. Tangent over. Virgo humor, hashtag, okay, over. Moving on to the next one. Oh yeah, but with the set ideas and the fun, if you're like dating a Virgo by chance, or if you like have a Virgo in your life, or you're just trying to bring more fun to, like understand what is fun to that Virgo and what is not fun to that Virgo. Like some Virgo energy is gonna be, it's gonna be divisive, like I'm saying 9 times out of 10 in certain ways. They have like specific things that they think are generally cool and generally not cool. So what I'm really trying to do for you Virgos is give you a PSA and let the world know that like they need to pay attention to your particulars, because if you understand a Virgo's particulars and you understand what's generally not cool, then you're so much less likely to like come up with a really great idea of like a date and take that Virgo to like you know, great America or like roller skating or something, when that Virgo has absolutely no interest of having disconnect from their feet and the earth. You know what I'm saying? I hope that brings sense and clarity to that. The third lie is that all Virgos are neat freaks. That is such a bleeping lie. There are so many Virgos out there who are a total hot mess, okay? And there's a reason for this. I like to think, and also I've observed as a truth over years of studying astrology, that Virgo energy is not necessarily always compartmentalized in the way that it's stereotyped to be. Granted, I've met some generally like very clean, neat Virgos who like keep their cars really neat, keep their houses really neat at all times, have very specific rules about shoes coming off in the house, etc., etc. But most of the time, I'm telling you people, 9 times out of 10, all the Virgos, probably more than 9 times out of 10 that I've ever met, they are very neat, yes, very organized, yes, around specific things in their life. So there's like specific things that Virgos are very clean about. Like I've known Virgos who are like really intense about keeping all of their tools like very organized. And I've met Virgos who are on the flip side, they don't care about what their garage or their tool set looks like, but they're like super anal about their closet. And if their closet, you know, they'll color code their closet. They'll code their closet by not only color, but like type of clothing. They'll be like, no, all the spring stuff is here and we're on the cusp of spring and summer, so all my spring stuff ends right here on this line and all my summer stuff starts right here. And it's color coded, you know, red, pink, you know, it all makes sense. That's like the Virgo energy. They have like organized stuff around that, but on the flip side they might be like having that, and then you go to like their cat box or something and they haven't emptied their cat litter in like 4 days and they're like nasty asses in that way. You know what I mean? Like, not to sound rude towards anybody, whoops, Freudian slip, towards anybody, but you get the point. Like, Virgos tend to be like compartmentalized about their organization. 9 times out of 10, maybe more, Virgos are not going to be by any means all neat freaks in all levels of their lives. Okay, granted, it's an energy that can be useful, right? To be able to like organize and come up with that structure of cleanliness in your life. So use that. The truth is that Virgos do tend to run more on the anxious side. This is the third truth before we get to the overarching takeaway of Virgo energy. So they do tend to be more on the anxious and the tense side, and that is true because they are ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is it's a quick planet, yo. Like, Mercury in ancient lore was the only one that could go from the underworld all the way up into the different dimensions of consciousness and state of being whenever he wanted. Like, that was unheard of. Hades was the only one who could do that outside of Mercury. You know what I'm saying? So Mercury has a lot of skill. Virgo, that is, has a lot of skill, a lot of energy to bring to the table around thinking things through and structuring things. That's definitely a strength of Virgo. But a lot of times, what people don't realize when they're misinterpreting that tense energy or that critical energy is because the Virgos actually underneath it all, their nervous system is like this, because they're just tense running people and they don't need more anxious anxiety energy around them. That's why their partner sign is Pisces, because Pisces is the chillest. They're all into the relaxing and like the vibe, and they're like, let me heal you with some good energy work, Virgo. And Virgo's like, thank you, I'll give you a cup of warm tea that's gonna solve your problem because it's this herb and it solves this issue that you have, and I'm so smart I thought of that. That's like how they complement each other. You see what I'm saying? So like, give a Virgo a break today, people. That's what this PSA is about. Give a Virgo a break. I hope this video so far has given you some clarity on the energy, but the takeaway that I'm really going to give you at the end here is that Virgos have a lot of beauty to give this world, and that's because they're an earth sign, but because they're not only an earth sign, they're also ruled by Mercury. They have the brains 9 times out of 10 to relate into earthly issues at a level that is going to serve all of us. Virgos are the sign of service. They rule the 6th house. So Virgos are here to help you heal. Like, whether you take their energy as hypercritical, which again, it could be if they're living in the lie of their own energy. It could be that they're hypercritical. But if you're misinterpreting a Virgo's suggestions to you and like them trying to help you because that's how Virgo helps and that's how Virgo gives you service, then think twice about judging and writing off that person as like a hypercritical biatch, because they might just literally be like the best intention of person who understand things at a more like tangible level because that's their wheelhouse and that's their divine gift as being a Virgo ascendant, sun, or moon. And yeah, you might just be like misinterpreting it as something that it's really just not. Like they're really just not trying to be critical like that. They're really just trying to help you 9 times out of 10. That's a healthy Virgo. That's a healthy Virgo, okay? So with that said, I hope you enjoyed this. If you like this video, please do again subscribe and follow for different content on the daily. And especially if you want to keep following me through the series, I'm obviously jumping around in no particular order as I started with Virgo. But yeah, it's here for you to enjoy. So with that said, you know, peace and let the stars be with you. Have a great day.